Yeah, 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 yeah.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Beavers and the Bobcats. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we've got a Major League debut on the mound in this one, Chris. And always interesting to see how that goes. But I'm sure there's a mix of excitement and nerves running through her right now.
Absolutely, Boog. And playing your first game in the show, it's just a little different for everyone. But no one walks in unfazed by the moment. I don't care what they say. And that's especially true as a starting pitcher that's expected to go out there and give your team a quality outing. All eyes will be on her out there on the bump. Should be fun to watch and see how it plays out.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Now it's the power speed
Leading
combo.
off this
Number
afternoon,
16.
Second baseman, number 16.
And a pitch.
If you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe and comment and become a member today.
First pitch, 4-10.
That one missed.
She's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten her up a little bit. Mission accomplished.
And that is out of play. Broken bat, roller to first. Encarnacion Strand takes it himself, and an easy out to start the
Batting
game.
second. First baseman, number 15.
Trujillo now at the plate. This player is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Tosses to first.
Batting
Quick
third.
start to this
Shortstop,
afternoon's
number
action.
18.
2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Next up, it's the first-year shortstop, Nicole Donahue. Enters this one with 4 extra base hits already in the series. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
She finds herself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Good eye in that spot.
She's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at her and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if she swings or not.
2 outs, bases empty. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 down, nobody on. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Ball 2.
she's a fun player to watch taking at bat. She just battles up there. She doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put her away.
On the ground to the left. Zips it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the mound in this one, Hannah Moreno. What do we need to know here?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
And now, Jake
Leading
Fraley.
off here this afternoon, left fielder, Jake Fraley.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Next offering misses, and 1-1. Moreno, a big part of the storyline for us today. She's making her debut and hoping to carve out a valuable role in the mound at this ball club. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
At this point, it doesn't matter if you're a first rounder or an undrafted free agent. All that matters once you reach this level is producing. Can you help your team get better? It's a big question. That said, you don't want to put too much pressure on your debut. I hope she's taking time to enjoy this experience today.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting second baseman, Matt McClain.
And now it's going to be Matt McClain. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Strike on the outside corner. And it's 0-2.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, she demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Play is made 2 out.
Batting third,
And that's the first strikeout of her
Ellie
major league
De La
career.
Cruz.
Yeah, and it could be the first of many if she meets the goals she set for herself and the expectation others have for her. She doesn't want to just win games. She wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a pitcher, even if she doesn't have power stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes her stand up a little bit taller.
Yeah, there's the strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the pitcher's going to climb the ladder out there.
The shortstop takes the ball. Goes down looking. We move to the second here in Cincinnati. No score. And we're back. Now here's the switch
Third
hitting
baseman,
power threat, number 17. Martinez back to work. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Martinez goes 6'1". He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a two-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Stevenson makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. And here is Samantha Gutierrez, looking for her first big league hit right here. And downstairs, Martinez Not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action. Next offering is in for a strike.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Right fielder, number 10.
Now here is Butler. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook it.
Two outs. And they'll do it again. No score here in the second. Pitch is in the dirt. The count now 2-2. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So they make short work of him there. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now batting Jamer Candelario. And a foul ball. That one drifts inside. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Pitch misses. 2-2.
She might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Butler pulls it down, and she makes the catch. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
Now the catcher up to hit, Tyler Stevenson. Just missed.
Outside.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count even at 1. And a breaking ball misses outside. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
2 strikes.
Inside, and it's a full count.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Got him. And she's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Already 3 strikeouts here in the early part of this start, so I think the hitter's further down in this lineup might need to take notice, take some notes, share some information. Got to bring a better plan to the plate, or else it's going to be a really difficult game. Disrupt this pitcher, do something to get her out of her rhythm.
Two balls, no strikes to count.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Way out front for strike 2.
2-2.
in the dirt, and that's ball 3. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Funk up the plays, just wanna see that stank on your face. Funk up the plays, we're just trying to dance, yo, turn up the bass. We about to go.
On to the 3rd inning.
Leading
Here's
off,
some real
center
power at the
fielder,
plate.
number 9.
Number 9. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he pumps it a strike. And there's a ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one in the dirt. 3 balls, 2 strikes. To the right side, and it goes just foul. And that's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that
Batting
at bat.
8,
Saw a
left
lot of
fielder,
pitches
number
and ends
8.
up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now Flores. And that one a little below the knees. 1-0. At the belt and fires. And another ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
A changeup missing, and it's 3-0.
3-0.
And there's the automatic. Top of the 3rd, no score. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says she won a round.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for her at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this hitter right now.
Now, number 7. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Candelario tossed to second, and that's 2. So they go quietly there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Back here in Cincinnati, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now Christian Encarnacion Strand. Check swing, he held up, and that's ball 1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And that one misses up and in. 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
2 strikes.
Fans swings another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Digging in, Spencer Steer. Oh, she doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Steer with a homer in his last game. 1 out, bases empty. And that's in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over-aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Next offering is downstairs.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if she'll walk you.
That's in there. And the count is 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And now the right fielder, Reese Hines. He swings and fouls one off. Just missed. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2.
And it remains 2-2. In the air, right side. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that one is inside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. On to the 4th. Still scoreless. Back here at Great American Ballpark, standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, number 16. Just off the inside edge.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Pitch misses there, 2-1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Now batting, number 15.
Go ahead run on base. Trujillo will hit next. Scoreless here. But now he's got to deal with a hitter who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind her. This is where they need to get going.
That's off the inside corner, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's got it, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 18.
Nicole Donahue digs in now. Grounded out to shorten her first trip.
Well, look out here. She's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll get down for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Hitting is really easy for some players.
Batting,
one thing that I can see already, her bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And hitters like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Now the third baseman. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one.
No strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, one out. And that one fouled off. Runners at the corners, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Line drive, that's a base hit. One run's in. Runner around third on her way to the plate. The relay throw. Tag, save. It's 2-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, she's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but her resume speaks for itself. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Samantha Gutierrez.
And there's one thing on her mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Squirts away a little bit. Not in time. She's safe. And now a runner into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there. Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Runner at second here, one gone. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And the batter now, Butler. Flied to right her first time. Singy, she's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this player always seems to deliver in those spots. Just missed.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Next pitch is outside.
If you're a player that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because she's able to use the entire field, that's why she's so successful in these situations.
Runner at third, 2 away. Just off the outside edge. 3-1 now. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Singy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs. Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. And midway in the 4th, the Beavers have the lead, 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley.
Jake Fraley.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one clips the outside corner. Strike 1.
Well, these players, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
She's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, she's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with her, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
McLean at the plate and takes high there. That one at triple digits. Right side. Whips it to first.
He's out.
And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
And that's in for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And good work there as she gets a 1-2-3.
Now pitching.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Emilio Pagan.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the center
Leading
fielder.
things off,
Walked her
center
first
fielder,
time.
number 9.
She's a player, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if she thinks she has a chance, she's going to throw it from the warning track if she has to.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's back. That'll make it out of here. Their first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
So digging in, Flores. Went down on strikes her first time through. And that's downstairs and outside.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Scott Barlow, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Ncaa getting cranked up as well. Fouled off left side. And a 1-2. And a foul ball. She stays alive. In the air, left field. Fraley makes the grab, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That
Now
front
batting,
shoulder
number 7.
coming open instead of staying closed. If she does that, she's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Pagan, 33 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. Number 7 batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Sets her down on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, she'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if she lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Here's the second baseman. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
One.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Struck her out swinging. Blew the express right by her bat for strike 3. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jeimer Candelario. Moreno back to work. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Well, these guys, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. She's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Towards first. The flip to the pitcher covering. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
Now it's going to be Tyler Stevenson. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if she can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Friedel at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
She's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average,
1-1.
and that's what's allowed her to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as she sets him down 1-2-3.
Now pitching.
We're back, and they make a change to start the
Ncaa.
6th. The new pitcher, Ncaa.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in,
Leading off,
Trujillo,
first baseman,
0 for
number
2
15.
in this one. Just missed. Pitch misses. Ball 2.
2-0's the count.
Just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
That one
Ball
misses.
4, down.
So a
Take your
leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk,
Now
and
batting,
hitter at the
number
plate was not
18.
going to help her out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Nicole Donahue. 1 for 2. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Trujillo gets her lead at first with nobody out. The shortstop takes the ball. And that's down and away.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. She's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job. Just couldn't keep it fair.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the batter with the fastball.
First and second, no outs. Here's the third baseman.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for her in her last AB.
First pitch misses.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And that's a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Hit in the air out to center field. De La Cruz makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the
Now
outfield.
batting,
There's part of him
14.
that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And here's the catcher, Samantha Gutierrez, has grounded out a couple of times. On the corner for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Late swing fouled off.
1-2.
In the dirt. The 1-2. That one down the line
ball.
and foul ball. To first, might be two. Encarnacion Strand to second, double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Beavers on top 3-0. Bottom of the 6th inning,
Leading
and
off,
here's the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. That's a little high, and it's 1-0. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Fastball in for a strike. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's her 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whiffs.
Now
Well,
batting,
classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that she might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Next to hit, Spencer Steer. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball
That's
left
foul.
side, and that's just foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Breaking ball
2-2.
misses down and away. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Trujillo makes the grab. 2 away now.
now batting, right fielder, Reese Hines.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Reese Hines. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Foul ball there.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
And a curve misses outside, ball 1.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Scott Barlow. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Butler getting ready to hit.
Right fielder.
This is a player you got to keep an eye on when she digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and she's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and she creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
No balls. 1 strike.
Here comes the 0-1. Now you see
1-1.
even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Outside low, and it's 2-1. Out to short. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, number 9.
And now the center fielder. She's already homered in this game. Singy, you've got to appreciate someone who's this good defensively. I mean, watching her track balls in the outfield, it's beautiful. Outside with a breaking ball.
She's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
1 down, base is empty.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
To the right side, McLean. And 2 away to start the 7th. And Chris, beyond the fact that she's so incredible defensively, she also can swing the stick. And now Flores. Backed off the plate that time. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Inside, almost got her.
Ball inside. Hey, ride.
Two outs. And that's ball 4. Tried another slurve, but couldn't find a zone.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think
Now
about.
batting, number 7.
Now it's the DH.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if she can be a little more aggressive right here.
Down and away for ball 1.
The 2-out walk. Got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let her steal if she's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
Swing and a pop-up. And that is that. Back here in Cincinnati, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Jake Fraley. The Bobcats in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
That one fouled off. And ball one. Swings through that one.
She really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's down and in. In the air, out towards left center, and there's one down. Okay, Singy, I think we can say it's been a successful Major League debut for her on the mound. She's giving this organization and its fans some reasons to be excited about what she can do at this level.
I think so too, Boog. It's always such a good feeling to see someone attack a new challenge and do well at it, and that's what we're witnessing today. It's a brand new environment, and she's finding a way to succeed. She'll be humbled sooner or later, so that's going to come, but I've really liked what I've seen from her in this one. I think she belongs here.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what she does.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Got him looking. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for her in the game.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And now it's even up. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Strike on the inside corner. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and she adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Sam Mole.
Ncaa, it's 105 in morning G for me on roll.
1 for 3. She's kind of an outlier, especially when hitters are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And first offering is fouled off.
Her swing is so good, it's in the zone a long time. She gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
1. Foul ball. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that players really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that? Oh, that got away from him, and she's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. And now the first baseman, Trujillo. Mole goes 5 feet 9 inches, 190 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2013. A little out front there as she swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And 1-2. stays alive.